Hi, how's it going? Yeah, let's get started. Yeah, sorry, I'm like, I gotta move. I do. I have to move. Hi, we're gonna get the rest of these signs done. We got 3 signs left to go. We're gonna start off August with those 3 signs because I mean it's the 22nd now technically. It is. Do you like I cut myself. My screen door got stuck, so I had to fix it myself. Anyway, we have Leo, Libra, and Pisces left to do. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna shake on it, and if we don't get those particular signs, it's okay. Don't worry about it, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with fire, air, and water, and whichever element we get for whatever sign is going to be the one that we go with. That's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. Welcome. I have cooking videos that I was going to do, and then I got a copyright claim. I didn't get a strike, but I got a copyright claim because I listen to music when I cook. So I'm not so hot on the idea of not listening to music when I cook. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. Anyway, if you're here listening to tarot videos, watching tarot videos, then you probably believe in other things that are esoteric. When I hear ringing on my right-hand side, it's, you know, people that I know that have passed on. And when I hear it on my left, it's my spirit guides. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Please check out your rising moon and Venus sign, which you can figure out by going to place and running your natal chart. You do need to know what time you were born if you want to know your rising sign. What else? I don't really know if there's anything else I need to cover here. You check out the description box for everything you need to know. I'm never going to offer you paid personal readings, and I'm never going to reach out to you. Okay? That's what you need to know. Ooh, interesting. That's really weird and interesting. I don't know if this is for me or if this is for you, but I have a card from the Sun Moon Tarot that's in the Antique Rider-Waite. At least I think it's the Antique Rider-Waite. I think this is for me. I don't know if this is for you. The Knight of Wands. Who's taking passionate action towards you or me? Don't know. That's interesting. I hope that's the only card that's in here like that. Anyway, let's shake on it before I continue. Oh, it's Earth. Taurus, none of you. That's also Earth. Holy shit, none of you. Capricorn. Leo! We're just turning into Leo season right now. Happy birthday to you, Leo. It's your turn. I was just texting my best friend. I was busy texting my best friend. She is a Leo. And so let's get your reading underway, miss. Let's get it going. Happy birthday to all the Leos out there. I think that's the only card that was in here that wasn't supposed to be in here. You know, that caught my eye while I was shuffling, but I was too busy talking to y'all. So Now I'm Here by Queen, as well as Possession by Sarah McLachlan. And I'm the Girl or something like that by Desert Sessions. There's also a thing, oh, she's messaging me right now. What does she have to say? What does she have to say? I'm just going to send her a message. Just filming right now. Message back after. It's Leo. Send. Anyway. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that was the only one. So, all right, let's go. I only saw like the first like 4 words of her sentence. Anyway, twist for fairness. Okay. Here we go. Let's go. We're doing past, present, future spread for you. We already got one flipper. What is it? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So a contract that didn't happen, an offer that didn't happen, a new beginning that has to do with stability in the recent past that did not happen for you. Could be a new beginning that has to do with earthbound energy as well. What else for you, Leo? 2 that have flipped. Healing. Healing of some sort. A time for quiet repose, meditation, rest, repose, meditation, and rest. Followed by the King of Swords, Aquarian energy. Could be here that it's rest, recuperation, meditation on a situation that has to do with justice. So Aquarian energy, the King of Swords, this guy here, he's often a judge, magistrate, corrections officer, somebody of high standing that has to do with legal situations. 2 seconds, I'm just going to close. Well, no, I'm not going to close the door. But it's noisy out there. I live in downtown Calgary right now. Won't be for long. But anyway, some people out there, you know. Anyway, Aquarian energy. Oftentimes, what I'm going to say here is it could be that you were meditating on a situation that had to do with logic. Were you being logical about a situation, something that has to do with healing when it comes to logic? Oh yeah, by the way, it's also stormy outside. That's why I have the door open. It's muggy. What else do we have here? What else do we have here? So if you see the lightning in the background, you might also hear thunder. I think I had that during Aries' reading, but I was at my parents' place. Trains also. There's just noise everywhere. The Sun in the reverse, you weren't feeling connected with yourself. You were feeling detached from yourself, not feeling grounded in who you were. This is also about feeling like a situation was not working to your benefit, or like you were in the dark about a situation. Not feeling the joy coming to you about something in particular. Yeah, bad luck. Feeling like the odds were not in your favor here. And feeling like things were just, you were just not feeling yourself. Not feeling connected to who you were. Okay, because the Sun is Leo. Interestingly enough, the Wheel of Fortune is also Leo energy. It's all four fixed signs. I almost said sick signs. All 4 fixed signs: Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. So just not feeling yourself, feeling volatile. That's why you needed to go within, meditate, heal in some sense in the recent past. What else do we have for you finally? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Trying to keep these under an hour. I'm trying to keep them under 45 minutes even. I just am. What else, Leo? That one almost slipped, but it didn't. That one did though. Yeah. Because you were tired of juggling 2 different choices or a decision of some sort. It might have had to do with something that you were belonging to. Oftentimes the 2 Pentacles, at least from what I used to know in a long time ago, a book that I own that's from the 60s about tarot. It's about belonging to a club with a button or an insignia of some sort. Juggling choices. It's figuring out which choice to drop. You had figured a choice to drop, or there was a decision that was made about 2 things, yes or no. I have 2 things that I'm juggling right now. I need to make a decision about which one I want to get rid of. You chose because you felt that you were detached from yourself, from your splendor. I'll also read the dignities. I'll pull them down. But you felt like there was misfortune that came upon you. So you decided to drop one of 2 choices in order to ensure that misfortune did not continue to befall you. You weren't feeling connected with yourself as a result of having these two choices at the same time. You didn't feel it was logical, and you felt you needed to connect with yourself and be strategic as well. The King of Swords energy. King of Swords in the upright, that Aquarian man, he is a strategic thinker. He's very logical. And so this is a call to action for you that you took upon yourself in meditation in the past, was to be strategic and be logical about your decision making. In the present, what do we have for you, Leo? Leo. Sun, Moon, rising, and Venus. I don't want to have to close the door because I'm going to have to turn on the air conditioning, but I want to be able to channel. We'll see how bad it gets out there. It's so bad right now that I can't sleep. I just dropped something. We're going to keep the one that stayed on the table, the two that dropped right beneath me. I'm not going to take. The one that dropped over here, I am going to take. And the one that's on the table over here, I'm going to take. So we have two at least that are beneath me here. I'm not taking. 2 seconds. Except I kind of feel like I have to take one of them. And the reason being is because it was upright. It was face up. Yeah, you're experiencing endings in the present of some sort. Endings of some sort that have to do with a contract that wasn't extended, or a contract that wasn't coming forward. Has to do with stability, or a beginning that did not come forward. It's requiring decision making, logical thinking, strategic thinking, but also meditation, deep introspection at this time. Scorpio energy. It's making you feel that there also, at the same time, during this time, are a lack of passionate beginnings. This is the matchstick of the divine, I always call it, in the upright at the very least. But in the reverse, we have here a lack of inspiration also. It's leaving you with a lack of creative inspiration, a lack of ideas. This could be something that in the present you're trying to meditate on. What are my ideas? What are my ideas moving into the present? What kind of new ideas can I come up with? What is my inspiration moving forward? But you have a lack of, you're feeling uninspired because there are endings that are happening right now. There's a wish that is not being granted in the present. Something to do with childhood. Because the strategy isn't there. The logic isn't there. It doesn't seem logical for you to go after this childhood wish. The Six of Cups is not just old love coming back from childhood. It's also about our deepest childhood wishes that we wish to see realized in the future, our potentials that we always looked at as something we wanted to realize as adults. And it doesn't seem to be something that you're inspired to do moving forward because it's not logical. It's no longer the next logical step, especially following an ending in the present. It's not, you know, the interesting thing about that is that it's begging the question of you right now. Am I following my true north? Am I in my true north star? I'm hearing over here. Because the Aquarian is also the star card, right? You're not living in your splendor. You feel that in the past you weren't living in your splendor. Now in the present, because you're not following some of those deep-seated goals that you might not necessarily be following and living into your splendor. There is a truth you've realized in the present, though. There's something that you're coming out of the cave of self-discovery to have realized. It has to do with illumination, and illumination is knowledge, and knowledge is illumination. Virgo energy. This is going to be energy that drags on in from Leo season, which we are entering now, all the way in through into Virgo season for you. You're feeling dark. There's darkness. But you're coming out of the darkness now. There's a realization, there's an inner truth that you're coming into right now. Has to do with how you're not living into your splendor, that you're not realizing childhood goals and dreams and wishes. Could also be that an old childhood love, something that you once wished to reconcile, isn't necessarily the logical, strategic next step for you, and you realize that. You realize that it's not a part of your personal truth any longer, that you wouldn't be living into your splendor to follow that old childhood goal. It's up to you to decide. It's not up to me to decide that. What else in the present for you, Leo? Moving forward, trip over water. There's a trip over water coming for you. It's also, why am I getting the word recompense? But I'm getting the word recompense over here. It doesn't have anything to do with the card. It's the channeling. But there's a trip over water moving forward, but it's leaving things that are burning behind in leaving things burning in their wake so that you can move forward onto greener pastures. Seeing that happening here. This is a decision that you've made in the past already, that you're moving forward, taking a trip over water, but it's not a vacation. These are people that are moving away. They've taken the swords in the boat and they're moving away. Oftentimes you'll also see in the background here that they're actually sailing in a boat away from a burning island over to a new land because of misfortunes, previous misfortunes, away from the darkness. Moving away from the darkness into the light. A trip over water. What else? Trip over water, but moving forward. What else? Tell me more. Leo in the present. The adults are talking. Recompense. The adults are talking. What's the line in that with recompense in it? The adults are talking by the strokes. Don't go there because it don't make sense. Recompense. I can't get it, but I'm getting it. I'm getting it, but I'm not getting it. And if I play it for you, then this will have a copy claim on it too. I'm sorry. Just look up the adults are talking, look for the line with recompense in it. I know you think of me when you think of her. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something that's not being spoken here about an offer of sorts. There's an offer that you're looking to give to somebody, or an offer that somebody is looking to give to you that's not being spoken of. It's got to do with the juggling. Dropping dropping one of the two pentacles is a decision that you've made. You're not speaking on it. You're not communicating it to somebody else. You decided to move forward and leave something burning in its wake. You could be a Virgo Leo cusp. You're not speaking on it. Mum's the word. Mum's the word over here. You're not talking about it. Okay, all right, cool. In the future for you, don't go there because you'll never return. Don't go there because you'll never return. I know you think of me when you think of her. Don't go there because you'll never return. I know you think of me when you think of her. You're trying hard, but you get mad at recompense. The adults are talking. I don't know. What else, Leo? In the future, what do you have for you? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. No. And you did something wrong. But you said it was great. Action, inaction. This is stagnancy. Stagnancy. Stagnancy after an ending because of lack of inspiration. A lack of offer, lack of inspiration, and an ending causing stagnancy for you. No movement forward. What else? Seeking your stability. Is that why you're not moving forward? Because you want stability? And you feel like too much passionate action, too much creativity, too much movement might cause volatility? That could very well be the case. It could indeed. You know, we got the train coming in. You're waiting for your ships to come in. There you go. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're not interested in chasing after goals or seeking out anything or being too inspiring or you know, bringing about any creative ideas right now or anything, seeking after some of these long cherished goals or anything like that. Not taking any action actually to you, and action is action in and of itself for you, because there have been far too many endings. So you're looking to be the stability. I don't want anything. Don't want anyone. Stockholders. What did you say about the stockholders again? I'll get it right sometime. But maybe not tonight. How many do we have? Too many. I gotta take them because I looked at them. You're trying to let go of anxiety over the fact that you have not reached a goal in the future. You're trying to let go. The anxiety, the worries, the sleepless nights, all that shit like that, you're trying to let it go. You're trying to stabilize over it. You're trying not to think about the fact that in the present you're not reaching a goal, not achieving a goal, not going after something that is long-standing. You realize that this is a part of your inner truth. You realize that a lot of your anxiety is caused by some of that residual, I didn't reach my goal in the past. My long cherished, my childhood dream and goal I never realized. That's a part of your anxiety. That you're realizing that in the future. You're coming out of that anxiety in the future. It's performance anxiety over here, performance anxiety. You're not taking action towards somebody of a romantic, poetic nature also. You're not not taking action towards somebody that has to do with feeling. Shocker. Shocking situation. Another Scorpio card, interesting. There is a surprise event. Could it have to do with when you go on a trip over water? Or when you move forward? Or in a move, trip overseas? It has to do with a self-realization, a shocking self-realization about your options. Or options that somebody else has that you didn't realize. Or building castles in the sky. It could be that you're building castles in the sky. When it comes to an emotional sort, or that something that you believed was was gold was actually glitter. Pyrite. Fool's gold. Right? You expected somebody to communicate something of worth to you. You expected a gift. This does have a little bit of an element of collapse to it, though, also. So that you can build anew in the future. Overall energy, but there is something. There is a sweet, patient, beautiful, little communication coming your way. That's the overall energy. This is the catalyst for all of this. Yeah, that's a catalyst for all of this. Is somebody whispering sweet nothings, or somebody communicating something sweet and emotional and patient towards you? Something sparks all of this doubt, all of these lacks. It's like it points out to you where you haven't realized something, but it also points out to you, it doesn't inspire much action in you. I'm not seeing any action except for overseas trip. And then decision making in the past. But what it does is it inspires you to move forward. It inspires self-realization. It inspires healing. And it inspires you to look at things from a logical perspective. And to bring stability, to attempt to achieve stability. It's almost like you're trying to embody more of an earthbound plane of existence as opposed to the volatility that you would normally operate out of with fire, that you are so famous for. You're trying to get out of the limelight in the past here with the sun, trying to fade into the background because so much bad luck has befallen others. The only thing that's kind of not so great here is the Tower, which we see during Scorpio season. Is that there's something here that's surprising to you. Seems rather shocking to you. Maybe you didn't realize there were more options than you thought. The option to travel, the option to relocate, the option to leave something behind and move forward. But I also think it's Page of Pentacles can be a peace offering, a timepiece, an apology that you're expecting that's not coming in. Are you expecting some sort of romantic action of some sort that does not come to you, and it actually seems to be quite the collapse. Let's get some magnetic poetry for you, shall we? I have so much sorry, excuse me. I have so much magnetic poetry. I have so much magnetic poetry that I can't fit it all on my fridge. Let's see what messages we have. I'm not going to make words out of these. Okay. This is something for you. Let's see if I can circumvent the glare. There you go. All right, Leo. I don't know. I just pulled the shit, and if it works, then, you know, if it doesn't mean anything, then it doesn't mean anything. This is just for August. Happy birthday. Sorry about the noise. I'm not responsible for those people out there who very clearly, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? I'm not going to say it. It's fine. It's fine. I don't get it. I never got it. It's okay. Anyway, please take care of yourself. And again, like I said, check out your Rising Moon Venus sign. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's just a month. All right. Bye. Yeah. Okay, that's your stuff. Bye.